Welcome back to the Star Wars The Old Republic Let's Play. This is episode 5. We are collecting bounties in order to join the Great Hunt. We are on our way to see an admiral from the Imperial military who will provide us with a bounty, and we will go collect. Let's see. The quickest way to get there. I don't know if it would be the one that was highlighted or where we actually traveled to. We'll see. We'll get there either way. No big deal. It's all part of the journey. I don't think we're too far away from where we need to be. Maybe we'll take the other route next time. I am really digging this Mandalorian Seeker armor. It looks sleek.
This is the office of Admiral Frabal of the Imperial Navy. Do you have business here?
I'm here to see the Admiral. Let me in.
I'm afraid the Admiral is not seeing vagrants today. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy.
Let me in.
This guy needs his block knocked off.
I really couldn't care less what you...
What's all that racket out there, soldier?
There's a quarrelsome individual here, Admiral. Rather dirty, too.
Quarrelsome? You're as weak as you are stupid. I requested a mercenary from the Mandalorians. Send that person in immediately.
Yes, sir. You may go in now.
Next time, bang.
The Admiral is waiting.
Come in, mercenary. I apologize if my secretary caused you grief. He is of low birth and his intelligence reflects it. I'm afraid many of our Imperial soldiers are hopeless with delicate tasks. This is, of course, why I asked for a professional.
That was a great line.
If it's delicate you want, it's delicate you'll get.
I have every faith in the Mandalorian Enclave's ability to get things done discreetly. My daughter has become something of a liability to me. I want you to kill her.
Dead daughter. Check. Details?
My daughter was born Force-sensitive and trained to be Sith. A great honor for our family. Unfortunately, my daughter's master is one Lord Grathan, a madman who is now disgraced in the eyes of the Dark Council.
Why not just get her a new master?
It's outside of my control. The Sith manage their own affairs, the rest of us merely suffer the consequences. If Lord Grathan's compound is raided and my daughter captured or killed, every member of her family will suffer. This is Sith politics. In the best-case scenario, I lose my rank and position. In the worst...
You got a lot to protect, Admiral.
Precisely. There is no room for failure here. Lord Grathan is a paranoid madman. His compound is built to withstand a siege, but a lone infiltrator will take them by surprise. My daughter is somewhere inside Lord Grathan's compound. Her name is Veretta. You will know her as she resembles me closely.
I'll handle this. Quiet and quick.
Hang on, I've been running some data. Turns out renegade Sith Lord followers rack up death marks like crazy. Lord Grathan's top people all have prices on their heads.
It'd be a shame to let those bounties go to waste.
And we might need those extra credits to gear you up for the big melee.
Remember, discretion is essential. Do not let yourself be captured. Good luck.
Looks like we get a little added bonus onto this mission, collecting some extra bounties. Pretty messed up that this guy hired a bounty hunter to take out his daughter. But that's the Imperials and Sith politics for you. I like this water. It's actually got a little splash effect when you jump in it. A little bit of attention to detail on the game developer's part there. I like it. We are heading all the way down towards the bottom of the playable map. And I'm sure not running that far, so we're going to take a speeder. Or a taxi in this case.
Destination? Enjoy your stay.
Looked like that guy was wearing similar armor to what my guy had on, the one behind us. I wonder if that's actually the standard adaptive gear you can buy, or if it is Mandalorian secret armor. Now that guy is part of a story arc, but I've played that one before, and it doesn't really benefit our storyline at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about it. That just introduces the Revanites into your story. Pretty much a cult that follows Revan, even though Revan is believed to be dead right now.
Grathan's estate should be just over this bridge. We don't want to get trapped there. Everything I've dug up about Grathan is seriously disturbing, even if
Hopefully the other players on the map have not killed all of the enemies, because that would suck. We would have no one to destroy. And well, that's what our character is about. Destruction. Clashing with Lord Grathan. I don't even know what the achievements actually do for you on here, other than just say, hey, you've met this goal. I didn't know we had goals, actually. My goal is to enjoy myself while I play. I am digging the storyline so far, though. It's what I would expect out of a bounty hunter or mercenary. If you do like the Old Republic, I would advise checking out Knights of the Old Republic. It's an older game. It doesn't look as clean as this game does because it's kind of older, but it's still fun. Great storylines. And if you're into reading, there is the Bane series in the Old Republic setting. In fact, Darth Bane was actually one of my favorite Darths. Really good book. The way it was written, you were rooting for Darth Bane. One thing I don't quite understand about the Old Republic is I was told none of this is considered canon, meaning part of the legitimate storyline in the Star Wars universe. It's kind of just like a spin-off. I don't understand why this isn't canon. I have to say I like the Old Republic era better than the Star Wars that we see in the movies. There just seems to be a lot more going on. And there goes our bonus mission. So we can get paid for collecting on them bounties. Now it's time to talk to the guy's daughter.
Oh, what have we here? You're not even a Mandalorian, are you? When Lord Grathan's spy said my father contacted the Mandalorian Enclave, I expected they'd at least send me a real live Mandalorian. I'm afraid I'm a tad disappointed.
What does it matter who kills you?
A woman has to have standards. Wait, you don't seriously think you can kill me? I mean, I'm a Sith, and you're just... whatever you are.
Oh, we've got a true believer.
Then again, it makes sense. Why would you come here if you thought you'd die? Apparently, my father isn't the only one living in a dream world. You can't kill a Sith, you silly.
You believe you're invincible, little girl?
No, of course not. A more powerful Sith could kill me, or a really lucky Jedi, I suppose.
Or me.
Perhaps a bomb, but not some random bounty hunter. You must be so crushed. Live and learn, I guess. Except, not in your case. Sorry.
Let's take her down. I don't like that smugness.
What? I lost? I can't lose. I'm Sith.
You were Sith. Now you're just done.
Can't die like this, falling to some common bounty hunter. Everything Lord Grathan told me was a lie. I've been living in a dream world. It can't end like this. It can't.
You're not the first Sith who died from arrogance, and you won't be the last.
I just can't believe it.
Boom! There you go. Let's see, time to return, but it looks like we're going to be taking a little bit of the long road since the fast travel button is still cooling down. I think it's almost a half an hour for it to cool down. I have a couple buddies that play this game, and they keep trying to talk me into becoming a subscriber to it. Now, don't get me wrong, you get access to more stuff as a subscriber, and it seems like it just opens up the world a little bit for you. But there are just too many little issues with the game that I've come across that prevent me from becoming a subscriber, paying monthly just to play, when I can get the same enjoyment out of playing it for free, which I am glad they have that option. I've noticed a lot of online games are actually going this route nowadays, it seems. I remember when this game first came out, I was one of the early release players where it just came out, kind of like a beta test, where they were trying to overload their servers with players. I think I played it for maybe an hour, and I wasn't interested at all. But I picked it up again and gave it a go, and I'm enjoying it, to tell you the truth. I'm not a big MMO guy either. Two more levels and we'll be able to run around on our mounts like everyone you see around us. Now granted, I don't have anything cool looking like some kind of lizard or anything, but it'll be alright. That guy's fast. If you see under his name it says Mystic there, that must be the guild he's in. Sometimes guilds, well, I think all guilds will give you a bonus to experience if you join them. Some guilds have bigger bonuses. Like the sky lights up every once in a while with lightning.
Ready for departure.
And then the guilds will also have either a guild hall or a flagship where members of the guild or the guild leader can put items and vendors and stuff in there. There's storage systems in the game. Most of the storage systems are subscriber based, so you can't use them unless you are a subscriber, but there is the legacy storage, which I really appreciate. That's how I got the armor for this guy. Playing on one of my other characters, the Sith Juggernaut, and I was able to save up enough credits in order to purchase from the Galactic Trade Network. Put it in my storage, my legacy storage, logged into this guy, went to my stronghold, and boom. Made him look good.
Okay.
One thing I think that would be neat if they added to the game is if you have a customizable spaceship, similar to what you use when you travel from planet to planet and all that, but one you can actually add things to, like your stronghold.
Try to be more careful.
Reports of the raid on Lord Grathan's estate are pouring in. I trust you were successful in your endeavor. My daughter, Veretta, is...
She's as dead as it gets.
Yes. Just as you say. Here, take your credits and go. You'll understand if I say I never want to see the face of my daughter's murderer again.
Good doing business with you.
Just go.
Come on. He needs to be alone with what he's done.
I kind of think it was interesting he blamed me for his daughter's death, or at least that's what it felt like when he was the one who put the bounty out on her. Interesting. I like how there's a little bit of depth to the characters. Some of the older games I've played, the NPCs are like, this is the mission, go do it. And then you go do it, they're like, this is what you get, and that's it. The background and stuff like that makes it a little more natural feeling, I guess I'd say. Fun for me. Let me know if it's fun for you. I'm kind of hoping, and I know I'm excited and it's kind of weird and corny, but I really hope we do get to become part of the Mandalorian clan. Leveled up, let's see what skills we get. Looked like an interruption skill and a healing skill. And we won't get that till level 20.
Okay?
Second bounty is done. Just one more, and I'm in the melee.
Right you are. And competition is heating up. That little green girl, Iopian Rattle, finished all her bounties. Heard she poisoned an Imperial moth.
Lucky we didn't get that one. Not sure how we'd work it out.
Now, I ain't allowed details on whatever you were scrapping for Admiral Fabal, but I got a clearance note says it was duly scrapped. Nice payday, too.
All I want to know is what my third bounty looks like.
Here we go. Bounty 3. I call it, someone's got a serious hate for my hunter. Top secret, crazy, red flag covered. This one's for a Captain Metal in Imperial Intelligence. No other information.
I'm already thinking about the melee.
Don't get out in front of yourself, Hunter. Good way to get yourself up and killed. Stay careful. Get this one done and don't get yourself dead in the process.
That'll cover it for today's episode. We will continue on in the next one where we will take on our third bounty from the Imperial Intelligence Officer. Hopefully it'll be awesome. And then hopefully we will be able to start the Great Hunt. But until then, I will see you next time.